New year, new me. Or maybe next year. Ah, New Year's resolutions. Those grand promises we make to ourselves under the glow of fireworks, full of optimism, hope, and perhaps one too many glasses of sparkling juice. For some, they are the start of real change. For others, let's call them realists, they are the first lies of the new year. Meet Kevin, a self-proclaimed resolution enthusiast who every January vows to revolutionize his life, only to fail spectacularly before February even says hello. January 1, the Grand Declaration. At precisely 12:01, Kevin, standing on a chair in his cousin's New Year's Eve party, raises his plastic fruit of grape juice and announces to all within earshot, "This is it, everyone. Happy New Year to me. I'm going to the gym. I'm quitting junk food. And I'm reading a book a week. Watch this space." The room erupts in cheers and applause, mostly because everyone else has also made similarly unrealistic promises, and they don't want to feel alone in their delusions. Kevin goes to bed that night, certain he'll emerge a changed man from December. January 2, the gym membership. Bright and early, Kevin saunters into the local gym, looking as smug as a cat with cream. He signs up for premium membership, complete with personal training sessions and access to something called hot yoga, which he thinks is yoga in a tropical greenhouse. His gym gear is brand new and glaringly fluorescent. So much so that passing joggers squint at him as though he's the sun itself. He does 10 minutes on the treadmill, 4 sit-ups, and a shaky plank before declaring himself completely transformed. January 7, the chocolate incident. It starts innocently enough. Kevin is passing a shop when a display of half-price Christmas chocolate catches his eye. just look, he tells himself. Moments later, he's walking home with a bag full of truffles and a slightly guilty expression. That night, he eats the entire bag while watching a fitness documentary, consoling himself with the thought that chocolate comes from cocoa, which is a plant. So it's basically a salad. 15 January, the book dilemma. Kevin's Book a Week goal hits its first major snag when he realizes that scrolling through memes on his phone doesn't count as reading. Undeterred, he picks up a 600-page classic novel that's been gathering dust on his shelf. By page 5, he's asleep. The book becomes a very expensive coaster for his tea. January 21st, the gym avoidance strategy. Kevin's enthusiasm for the gym dwindles rapidly when he discovers that exercise requires effort. He begins avoiding the place entirely, even crossing the street when he sees his trainer jogging in the distance. Instead, he invests in an overpriced pair of resistance bands that he swears he'll use at home. The bands are last seen doubling as a cat toy. 31st January, the grand admission. By the end of the month, Kevin has given up entirely. He sits on the sofa, surrounded by a fortress of takeaway boxes, declaring, resolutions are overrated anyway. Who needs a gym when I've got my stretchy trousers? When asked if he's disappointing himself, he replies, not at all. I've decided to focus on my mental health instead. Less pressure, more pudding. The lesson? Kevin's story is a reminder that New Year's resolutions, while well-intentioned, are often doomed by our lofty ambitions and love of snacks. Perhaps the real resolution should be to embrace life as it is, imperfections and all, and to start small, like replacing one biscuit with a carrot stick or walking past the gym instead of around it. So here's to Kevin, and all the rest of us who set out to change the world, or at least ourselves, and end up changing nothing but the TV channel. There's always next year, right?